When it comes to what was hot in 2007, you could sum up the entire year in one word: Apple.
iPhone, iPhone, iPhone.
Or Google, Facebook, online video, Google and Facebook.
Facebook and iPhones.
People being incredibly social on the web.
How Google keeps rocking along.
The overlay stories include privacy, security, data management, unified data, and analytics across that data.
Cybersecurity continued to be a problem. I think it's going to get worse next year. I think we're going to see more high-profile breaches like we did with TJX.
And I know everybody is sick and tired of hearing about just how important and how cool and, you know, just how keen everybody was on the iPhone. But really, when it comes down to it, the iPhone was a blockbuster product, continues to be, and Apple has been off to the races ever since.
The big thing for me this year, and certainly going into next year, is cell phones and what you can do with them. I'm running an app called Kite on here, which lets me film somebody like your camera crew here and put that video straight up on my website and on Facebook and on, you know, other mobile phones.
Millions and millions of people around the world are uploading videos, amateur and otherwise, legal and otherwise. Not only does everyone use Google, but Google's moving into just about every industry you can think of and disrupting it along the way.
Another big trend is just how everything is moving to the web. This is impacting enterprise software, consumer software. As everything moves to the web, what changes? That's been a trend for a while, but again, I think we're still in the early stages of it.
Microsoft in 2007 faced a lot of skepticism. It was losing ground to Google, but I would say in general, with a report that it came out in the September quarter, it sort of underscored that Microsoft is still a real force to be reckoned with.
The ability to have your device usable anytime, anywhere, and have access to your content or your enterprise is really a simultaneous value proposition to both you as a consumer and you as an enterprise user.
What surprised me about 2007, and it just happened recently, was the major hit in the tarnishing of the image of a Yahoo. I mean, just think about it. This could be a cautionary tale for someone like a Facebook. Just a couple of years ago, Yahoo was the it company.
The iPhone caught everybody's imagination with the ease of use, the sort of Apple-style Macintosh elegance brought to the cell phone. It's still pricey for a lot of people, but it sort of points the way for how handheld devices can improve.
One of the surprises for me this year was that the mortgage meltdown and the economic uncertainty seems to have had no impact on online ads.
With all the things that are going for Google, not to figure out a new revenue stream from a multi-billion-dollar purchase in YouTube, that's a real shocker.
How much people are willing to reveal about themselves on the web. I don't know how long that is going to last, but I'm just amazed every time I go to blogs, go to MySpace, go to Facebook. People will tell you the intimate details of their lives, not really knowing who you are.
If you asked me a year ago who was going to be the leading, you know, infrastructure company for internet companies, I would have probably said Google or Microsoft or Yahoo. I certainly wouldn't have thought of Amazon, who, you know, in our head it comes across like a book company, a bookstore, you know.
So it's an incredible time for an investor. I'm sure it's even a more incredible time for the journalists covering this extraordinary era of disruption.